Another thing that the Democrats were particularly upset about,
I
which
don't want to
I
talk about it.
hated.
I hate it. I don't want to talk
I
about
know
it,
you hate
but we
it.
have to talk about it. I
I
hate it
hated this, okay? But
so
I'm
much.
also I'm like less hating it, but for different reasons. So if you guys were offline this weekend, congratulations. You missed an AI video that was posted by Trump that has gone viral. And I find this, first of all, the video is ridiculously stupid. And I would argue probably out of like the many things that Trump posts, this is probably one of the worst ones or the like least tasteful
Mhm.
ones.
Yeah, I hate it.
But he's posted it, and now the Democrats and the legacy media are talking about it and not talking about other things that they should be focused on for Democrat messaging. So, but this is an AI video, if you guys have been around. It's Trump with a crown and a jet dropping waist on Harry Sisson at the protests. Okay.
Well, and just dropping poop everywhere on everybody. It's not
Yeah,
just,
like
I mean,
everyone, it's not, well, so Harry Sisson is this, I think he's like 23-year-old Democrat operative,
yeah,
content creator. He's incredibly annoying, really annoying.
and somehow
He
extremely popular.
I don't get it. And he went hard for Biden. Like he was really into the whole Dark Brandon thing. Biden's killing it. He's amazing. So now like that happened. The media's been really obsessed with the video. And poor
Mhm.
Speaker Johnson was asked about it. This was actually it.
He's really in a tough spot here.
I know. I feel kind of bad for Mikey, but let's listen
Yeah.
to him.
That the President of the United States over the weekend released a video of him pooping on the American people.
The president uses social media to make the point. You can argue he's probably the most effective person who's ever used social media for that. He is using satire to make a point. He is not calling for the murder of his political opponents, and that's what these people are doing. I mean, they're in one of these photos. I think there's a picture of the president hanging in effigy by a noose on one of these, one on the far end. I mean, it's unconscionable. Look, we
I mean, he's not wrong, but
He's
still, like, could we just like stop posting this
I
stuff?
actually,
Like, I hate
most of
it
the
so
time,
much.
I appreciate it. I actually enjoy it. I didn't like this one. Now, Harry Sisson, though, is kind of crying about it and whining about it. And he's also
So it
getting
makes you hate it
interviews on like
less. Yeah.
Don Lemon.
Oh, so he's
And all
loving
of,
it, actually.
yeah, like he's starting to do like a little news cycle. He sat down with Don Lemon. He's doing like all these little podcasts. He's like, and he's insinuating that the reason that the administration is doing it, because he actually did an X post about like, can somebody ask the president, like one of the reporters asked the president why he did this?
Did
And
you see
JD
JD
Vance was
Vance?
like,
Yes.
yes. He's like, I will relay your message. So then it's kind of
I'll
turned
ask
into
Donald.
this. Yeah, I'll ask Donald for you. It's stupid.
Mm-hmm. It's childish. I hate it.
It is childish. It is stupid. It is unnecessary. And what is sad is that the legacy media can either choose to ignore it and like actually talk about bigger issues, but
Mm-hmm.
instead they have Harry Sisson coming on and talking about it.
Right.
Like I just don't get it. Of course, I don't
Well,
really
because
think like
it's like a winning issue for them and their base. It's just another Trump ad. That's an easy
but
win for them.
I feel like at some point, like I think we have gotten to the point that yes, this is tasteless. I don't like it. But also it's like, ugh, it's become almost dismissive because Trump keeps doing it.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So it like
I
becomes
understand.
noise.
Which
So
means
like
it's just going to keep
why?
happening more. Great. I don't understand. I mean, I understand he's the leader of the free world. Why someone can't just be like, please don't post any AI videos. Look, we're so far gone. We can't tell presidents now you can't have a Twitter account. Okay. We have crossed over into the land of no return. But if we could have just like one or two rules, like if you are the president, don't make AI generated content. Let's just start there. Maybe that's just one thing.
In
Because
his defense, and his annoying, he's not making it. He's reposting it.
okay, well, who made it? Then maybe
I
talk
don't
with your
know.
comms. team. Maybe no AI generated. How about we just do this? If your AI generated video includes poop, don't do that. I feel like that's an easy rule to not break if you are the president's if you're the
You know what's
administration in
ironic
office.
about this? And I know, like, you hate it, but what's ironic is, like, I saw Hakeem Jeffries get asked about this, and the
Yeah.
fact that you have, I think it was, like, CNN or something like that. You have
And he
CNN playing
was
the
he so
video,
flustered and mad?
asking the speaker, the minority, like, leader in the
Yeah.
House about this
Mhm.
video, and he literally sounds the same as he sounds all the time. "This is disgraceful and should
Mhm.
not be," like, it was the same thing, and it almost
Yeah.
makes, to me, obviously, I have a bias, but, like, it looks more foolish on them and the fact that they even have to
Mhm.
respond to it and that you're gonna be
Yeah.
so upset about it, like he was about the
Yeah.
Mexican sombrero, than, this annoying, distasteful meme that the president does.
Yeah.
And maybe that's just
Well,
me,
I
but,
think
like,
it's no, I think it's annoying because it really does kind of highlight that they don't have substantive arguments for policy issues. They're just mad. It's just
exactly.
bad at Trump. And so they'll talk about that. They'll parade around Henry Sisson. I don't know. They'll
Harry
parade
Sisson.
him around. I think that's the first time ever you know a name and I don't. But anyways, so I think that it just kind of highlights that they don't have anything else to talk about because they fundamentally disagree with everything that is Trump, but they can't explain why. It's not the issues, it's the man.
Exactly, and I think that's why, to me, like, the more I keep seeing, like, when I watched the video on its own, it annoyed
Mhm.
me, and I
Yeah, it's
found
gross
it
and stupid, and you're the president of the United
gross.
States, stop it. FDR would
Exactly.
not be
But
posting poop videos if he could. I wanna believe that. I wanna believe Abraham Lincoln was too busy during the Civil War to post
I mean,
pictures
we
of
were
his
very
I mean,
you know,
maybe I'm being, I don't know, naive, but I mean, and lots of stuff went down at that time. I just feel like we've devolved into a very juvenile space. And I think that social media has melted the part of our brain that has discernment. And so when you're laughing with your husband at night and you're like, this is kind of funny, what if poop fell out of the ha 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 ha? But then, like, to channel it and then to post it for the entire free world, that's a different story. Like, I,
no, I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. I just think it's
yeah,
what's interesting to me is that, like you said before, when it's presented to the Democrats, they're like, "Look,
yeah,
he's just disturbing. I wanna talk about this," and they
that's
just,
right.
like, they can't. They
There's an
can't, and
absence of that because they have nothing to talk about.
it exposes them, and so I'm
Yeah.
almost like, it's gross and it's
Mhm.
juvenile, but it's also accidentally genius? I have no
Well, it
idea.
is too because, I mean, if you wanna look at it as a net good, I guess, you could say Republicans are able to, like, walk and chew gum at the same time. They're able to have
Yeah.
very effective social media campaigns like this, whether you like it or not, and also get down to business and, you're signing rare earth deals and brokering peace in the Middle East, and you also are able to Photoshop yourself in a plane dropping waste all over New York City. Like, they're able to do both
I
things
don't
at
know if
one
these are
time,
the
and
greatest
Democrats
skills, but yeah.
no, but you know what I'm saying? They're doing
Yes.
both of those things where it seems like when Democrats are confronted with this, instead of doing what you suggested, saying, "I'm not gonna talk about that. That is a waste of my time and your time. Let's talk about the actual problems." They can't even do that because
No.
I don't think they have answers, and they certainly don't have leadership directing them with a message.
Speaking of the leadership, before I move on, Axios actually had done another report that the Democrat, like within the Democrat Party, they're having a lot of opposition and there's like a lot of
Mhm,
movement in with kind of like their own version of the Tea Party, where the Tea Party completely kind of like restructured and upended the GOP. There's
uh-huh.
something like that going on with the Democrats. The scary part is that it's with the most progressive of the Democrat Party.
Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
so, yeah.
They're not
So
getting exactly what they want, so
exactly. And they're actually, like, I read this report and their desire, like who's coming up next, who potentially could come up next, their desire to fight, root and completely like restructure is way further off the charts than anything that we have seen by previous Democrat Party. Like Obama wanted to fundamentally change things. Like
mhm.
this is a whole other game, what is like
Stratosphere,
in the
right?
pipeline. Yeah, like totally different.
Never a dull
So,
moment.
deep breath.